Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokémon Sun Rainbow Wedlocke. In the last episode, we recovered from disaster by training up 3 new members and adding them to the team, and then making our way here to Poni Island in the Seafolk Village. And we didn't really do too much other than that. It was a super long episode, but it was really just saying goodbye to the 3 we lost, and saying hello to the 3 that we added and joined on a team, which is Yelps the Klefki, Ruinton the Alolan Muck, and Acantha the Gothitelle, which you didn't get to see too much of them last episode because we didn't really get to do all that much. We caught a Delmise and a Wailmer, and that's it. That's really all we did other than making it here to Seafolk Village. So in this episode, I have a lot that I want to get done. I want to make our way up to the fight of Hapu. We're obviously not going to fight Hapu yet, that would be absurd. But I do want to at least make it to Hapu. And once we make it to Hapu, you guys know what that means. Our little Charjabug Calphite is finally going to get to evolve. In Sun and Moon, you can't evolve Charjabug until you make it to Vast Poni Canyon. In Ultra Sun and Moon, they changed this, and you can now do it in Blush Mountain. However, you can't do that in Sun and Moon, and I'm not ever going to trade a Pokemon for something like that. I'm playing Sun and Moon, I have to make it to Vast Poni Canyon, and we are about to do that today. I can't wait. He's come a long way. It's not like he joined a couple episodes ago. Calphite's been here for almost the entirety of the game. That's absurd. He's almost made it, and I want nothing more for him to make it to a Vikavolt. I've wanted it the whole game. And this is the episode that he should be able to do just that. So with that being said, we have a lot to do. We have to make our way through the Poni Wilds, which is where we're at now. We already got our encounter here. And then we have to make it to the Poni Ruins or whatever it is. And that sort of stuff. And then we'll be able to make it to the entrance of Vast Poni Canyon. And before you fight, I don't want to fight that thing. I'm going to have to. That's annoying. Shiny Wailmer, anybody? But yeah, before you fight Hapu, you can walk around in a little bit of like an immediate area before her, and it still counts as Vast Poni Canyon. And by using a rare candy there, I can level Calphite up in Vast Poni Canyon, which is what you need to do to evolve into Vikavolt, which is awesome. What? I would have been, like, ridiculously angry if that would have killed. You have no idea, guys. This is stupid. I can't run from a Wailmer. This is just absurd. I should be able to run with Acantha. Hopefully it doesn't call for help or do anything. Yeah, I don't want it to use Water Spout. That's, it's at full health right now. But I know Acantha has more special defense, and I should be faster, so I should be able to put up a light screen. If it crits me, I'm just going to try and run away. There we go. Alright, yeah, we have lots of speed behind us because we trained on lots of Golbat and stuff like that. I don't want anybody to die. I want to have a clean episode. You guys have no idea how sick of training I am, and I feel really confident with the team as how it is now. And the last thing I want to do is think of a new replacement yet again. I like these new 3, and I'd like to see them do a lot of work on our channel, on our team, and on this playthrough. The Pearl String's great because we are really broke right now, and it's got lots of money. You know, that Pokeball is almost not worth it. I want to put somebody up front that I know can run away. Like Yakat Bellamord. We haven't seen Bellamord for a little while, Guys, be prepared. I know you guys are big Bellamord and Calphite fans because, they've been here the entire game. Ooh, it's a Duskstone. But, can I get away? He's done it! We've escaped the Wailmer. That's beautiful. But yeah, I know you guys are big Bellamord and Calphite fans because they've been here the entire game. Well, at least Bellamord has. Calphite was pretty much here the entire game. But I don't want to use them very much. I'm not going to baby them that bad, but I am going to be very careful. Because if something's to happen to them, I no longer am going to care about the series. That's just how it's going to be. Because think about it. They're all we really have that means anything right now. Oh, this is sketchy. I have no idea what she could have, but we're going to fight her. Sure, fighteth me, lady. I hope you have an Oricorio, because most dancers have Oricorio, and I'm guessing you'd have the Ghost-type Oricorio, because we're on the 4th island. And if that's the case, we have a Dark-type up front, ready to bite that bird in half. Kara, if that's even your real name. She does have an Oricorio, and because it's the Poni Islands, it's going to be the purple one, which is the Ghost-type one. Like I said, it's a Ghost Ball. Alright, Ruinton. I say Ruinton because it's fun. It's like Runton, you know? It's saying it quick, saying it fast, saying it flashy, but, you know, saying air slashy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we have got so much special defense, and you have not very much defense, Oricorio, and I've got lots of attack, which means you're done. And that's it for Oricorio. So, Runton did good in his first fight. You know, I love, like, say Runton, it's Ruinton. Like, ruined ton, you know? I've gotten confirmation from somebody that works at Jagex, like, that has worked there for a long time, basically the entirety of Jagex's span as a company. So, I know how to pronounce it now. It's not an official pronunciation. He said that's just how he imagines it, because obviously they don't make these names with pronunciations behind them. You know, you kind of go with the flow. The community develops their own pronunciations. Like, there's a town in RuneScape called, I think it's Ardoon or something like that. That's how you pronounce it. But my entire life, you know, being the American I am, I've always called it Ardong, and I'll never not call it Ardong. So, what could this fool have? I actually think he has a Sharpedo. Kind of. I feel like he has a Sharpedo for some reason. I don't know why I feel like this, but if he does, Yelps would be a phenomenal Pokemon to fight that Sharpedo with. But yeah, I've always called it Ardong, and I'm never going to not call it Ardong. I said that one time, and I made a RuneScape video a while back, like before I started this channel. It was a couple years before I started this, and it was a guide video, and I said Ardong in it, and everybody was like, what the heck is an Ardong? I thought that's how it went, but apparently I'm just crazy. He has a Skarmory, of all things. That's an interesting Pokemon to be fighting, and it's something that I can't really fight too well with Camfrina, so Yelps is going to have to take it down. What do I have on Yelps? Nothing is very effective against this thing. That's not good. I'm going to immediately bust up a Reflect here because I'm not going to be able to do too much damage to it. So if I can make it not being able to do much damage to us in the process, we should be able to whittle it away faster. Yeah, Skarmory's not the best attacker. Neither are we. We're more, you know, defensive as well. But yeah, I'm just going to go for my best. I'm going to go for Psychic just because it can lower its special defense, and then I'll be able to whittle it away faster should we get more special defense drops in the process. We didn't get one right there, but hopefully this does not take too long because we don't have aces to switch to anymore. We used to be able to rely on Tecton whenever we would come into a situation. Oh, Flash Cannon does as well. Oh, I was going to use Flash Cannon, but Psychic was accidentally tapped because the hitbox on the little eye in the menu is not too good. But, you know, it missed with Steel Wing. Actually, I blinked and it didn't use its moves, so I assumed it missed. And that's ridiculous because it's not really that high of a chance to miss. I could have used that luck in the Lusamine fight, Skarmory. That would have been really nice to, like, have some luck there and have a Hydro Pump miss. But nah, they're going to be like, you don't need to Hydro Pump to miss. I'll just let this Skarmory miss with Metal Sound and Steel Wing. That's good enough, basically. But I mean, fine. You know, it helped. I'm not going to lie. Metal Sound would have been really bad to hit right there because if his next Pokemon is something that would use special attacks and I need Yelps for it, that would be bad. He does have a Sharpedo. You see, guys, my memory does not fail me all the time. But when it does, it fails me hard and to the point. Basically, yeah, but Crunch isn't going to do too much. We resist it, and we'll be able to blast back with a super effective Draining Kiss to the face. Heal back all the health that we have taken, and hopefully take it out in one hit, because they don't have very much defense. It's fine. I know it's a special attack, but they don't have much defenses. Not just defense. They have, like... Wait a second. Are you telling me Draining Kiss is a physical attack? Oh, I guess because... Yeah, it makes contact, right? Because it's a kiss. I laid a big ol' sloppy wet one on that Sharpedo there, and got some rough skin in my mouth, basically. But, you know... I don't know where I'm going with this. He has a Sharpedo. I called it. I predicted it correctly. And had I led with a Kamba, that would not have been too good. Because it's a dark type. You know that? It is. And Yelp grew to 46, which is absolutely beautiful to see. Do we get anything at 46? We do not. And that's it for Kakoa. Skarmory and Sharpedo, he says. I wonder why he would say that. Wait, because that's the Pokemon he has? Duh. Obviously, I know that. I'm just being goofy. When am I not? What do we have? New berries? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. A Shuka Berry? That would be like clutch strats. Ooh. The Rock Berry. Where was it? This. Just in case Flygon has Rock Slide. I don't actually know. Ooh. I hope it doesn't, because Calphite's not going to like a Rock Slide to the face too well. That's just, you know, kind of a known fact there. If you were a bug type, would you like a Rock Slide to your head? I don't think you would. I personally wouldn't. I mean, unless you're like one of those weirdos that equips a weakness policy. Not me. I don't think you can... What is... Oh! She scared me! I don't want to fight her, no! This girl. So that little ace trainer there, running around, looking around, trying to snipe somebody, she was the cause of my final death in my original Moon Wedlocke, up until the point I made it to the Elite Four. She has a Toxapex with a Z Crystal, and I don't want to fight her yet. I'm going to skip her until we evolve Calfight, and I'll fight her with Vikavolt. That just is an obvious thing to do. Why would I fight her with Charjabug when I can fight her with a Vikavolt? It's just smart. There's no rules saying I can't skip and come back. It's like in the same episode. And I'm doing the same for the Oricorio trainer. I'm probably going to be doing that with Vikavolt as well. So by waiting, I'll have a better Pokemon for the situation. Actually, I might be doing the Oricorio trainer with Ruinton and Acantha now that I think about it. I probably can't. Oh, I can't. If I run, I don't get the berries. So I'm gonna take this berries from you, Crabrawler. They're not your berries anymore. They're my berries. You're dead. What? You run through Ruinton. You're supposed to. I swear. Runtun is like, what was that Pokemon that I mispronounced constantly? I would say one name and say the other. Oh, that was in my personal time, right? Disregard. I had when X and Y came out, I had a Heliolisk that I named after a Spyro level called Sunny Beach, but I named it after the Japanese version, and it's like Kame, Kame with a space. And I would say, I stayed up all night and played the game. So I said Kame, and I said Kame, Kame. I would switch back and forth constantly, and I'd never stick with an actual pronunciation for the name. And still to this day, whenever I think of it, I say Kame, or I say Kame. There's no right way to say it, because I'm an American, and I don't look up the actual pronunciation. It's just go with the flow. I'm from the north, can't you tell? No, I'm not. That was like a southern accent. I'm from Ohio. I don't think I have an accent, but everybody in Canada that I've met is like, oh, you have an accent. It's like, what do you mean I have an accent? I have a normal voice. Everybody thinks they have a normal voice until they realize, wait, there's like a billion other countries out there with accents of their own. There is no normal accent. But if there was one, it would be mine. This is a joke. You guys take a joke. Come on, you can't take it. It's a funny joke. But yeah, to me, it's a normal accent, right? Anyways, there's so many berries here. I didn't realize this. The reason I'm leaving Ruinton and Acantha and Yelps up front, and I'm not using the other three is they're the new guys. We gotta, let them have some time to shine. I'm wanting to show them off. I don't want to use the three that we've had, this entire time now. Like I said, these three would get to fight this episode. You guys are going to get to know them. I really like them so far. I think they're going to work great. There's a chef over here that's just waiting to snipe me. But I'm going to go around him and I'm going to go, what's up? I'm behind you. You didn't see me because I outsmarted you. You thought you were going to snipe somebody avoiding the grass? Trick jokes on you, bud. I was going to say I have repels, but his name's Phil, like Cook Phil. Getting your fill of cooking in, right? Whatever. He's got a Parasect, which is absolutely beautiful. I can take that down, no problem with Ruinton. Oh, I said it correctly. Ruinton. It sounds better than Runtun. I just say Runtun because I talk really fast. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I speak extremely quickly. And I can say sentences after sentences after sentences insanely fast. Now, when you say things fast, I knew that was going to sleep paralysis. That's fine. When you say things fast, a word that goes like with the flow instead of multiple syllables is easier to say quickly. That's just how it goes. Rabambi. Whoa. Yeah. We can fight that. I'm a poison type. Bug and Fairy's not going to be doing... Well, I mean, Fairy would do neutral damage. But if we hit right here with Poison Jab, we're going to send this Rabambi into the dirt. If we hit, that is. It didn't do that much damage, so I don't care if I hit. And we did. We're going to Poison Jab it in the face and break that bug in half. See you later, Rabambi. And that's it for Cook Phil. Cook Phil. Getting your fill of cooking with Phil. That would be like his slogan. If he had like a food truck, he'd be like, my name's Cook Phil. Ooh, acid armor. That's pretty juicy, but I'm not going to teach it. Maybe down the line at the move relearner, but for now, there's really no reason for me to teach it. I'd minimize, and I'd prefer that, even though acid armor is more of a sure thing. But minimize is nice because if you get lucky, it works. But if you don't, well, I mean, I don't have luck, so you think... Why am I going to rely on minimize? I don't know. But, It doesn't matter. We'll hope for the best. It didn't work for Bub, but it might. Ooh, we're already here? In case I have to fight, like, some Team Skull nerds, we're going to put a Cantha up front. I know you do have to fight some Team Skull nerds, but I don't think you have to do that until, like, you cross the threshold. Not this threshold. This is where you get Machamp. Because he's, you know, a champion. He's a macho champion. Think about it. I've used a Machamp. I miss my buddy. You guys remember my buddy? Yeah, and if you didn't see Heart Gold, you don't remember my buddy. But the reference will make sense if you've seen Heart Gold. I miss him greatly. He was phenomenal. Machamp's a great Pokemon. Yeah, anyways, Lily, you can wrap it up now. I don't care about you. I care about what I'm about to get handed. Because Hapu's here. Hapu's like, listen, I've been following you on your journey. You're pretty cool. She's the kahuna, Lily. Come on. Well, I mean, there isn't a kahuna, but she's basically the same thing. Let's just be honest, right? Anyways, she's like, I've been listening. You guys are going to stick with me. And here, I'm going to give you something to help you out on your journey. Right? Yeah. Come on, Hapu, just hand it over now. What? Do we get it somewhere else, or am I losing it? Oh, it's from Hapu's mother. That's right. There's a lady watching us. Oh, no. But yeah, she's going to come out from behind, and she's going to be like, hey, guys, listen. I'm sorry. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Hapu's old grandma. Okay, not her mom. It's her grandma. Yeah, we're friends with Hapu. We go back. We go back like 13 episodes. She was like with her Mudsdale, and I was like, this lady's kind of taking up too much time, kind of like you. But she's like really important. She's like, here's a Machamp. Machamp are great. They push things around. And we're going to go ahead, hand her our ride pager, and we're going to get the final ride Pokemon of our adventure. We're going to be able to call Machamp to our side and have it push us around and push things around. We'll carry us around and then push things around. That's right. We have Machamp and our ride pager now. It's absolutely phenomenal, and we can get some really good items with that if we do some backtracking, such as the Flying EMZ, and we can get Energy Ball as well in the Lush Jungle, which I will definitely backtrack for either this episode or next episode. I don't know, but we will definitely go back and get those things. It'll probably be next episode, but they're kind of my main strategy for Hapu, so we will definitely be doing it. Don't worry about that. Anyways, Lily's going to run off to who knows where. Don't really care what she's doing. I'm done with her. But yeah, we're in a new area now. We're going to cut Rotom off. We're in the Ancient Pony Path. So in the Ancient Pony Path, we can actually get a new encounter. And we can actually go down to the Pony Breaker Coast and get another encounter as well. And that's our last two encounters that we'll be able to get until we enter the canyon. But I already have what I want planned out. I don't actually want anything in specific here. In the vast pony the Ancient Pony Path, right? Does this Meowth give you something? I have a feeling he does. He doesn't. That Meowth is just a waste of space. He doesn't deserve to be here. I don't need to talk to Hapu's gran. I wasn't going to spray repel because I was going to go get my encounter now, but I guess we can spray up another repel. Sure thing. Okay, sure. I know there's a guy over here that snipes me with a Turtonator and a Drampa. Sorry, everybody that was in the audience, like, he's gonna get sniped and someone's gonna die, I can't wait. Yeah, I already know about it, and, you know, something still could die. But I do want to lead with the Cantha for the fight, because I have Light Screen. That's realistically the only thought process I'm going through with that one. I guess we can go ahead and grab this item, and I guess for an encounter, it doesn't really matter what I get. I can either get Grand Bull, Execute, or Gastrodon. The other things I already have or can't get. Yeah, the guy's, like, standing right over here. You see him over there? He's hiding. He thinks he's really smart, but he's actually not. He's kind of dumb, you know, because, what? Oh, yeah, you got to go to the Pony Breaker Coast to go to this thing. Should I just fight him and get it over with? I do have to fight him, so sure, I'll just do it and get it over with. Here we go. I don't want to fight him because he's scary, obviously, but he's, like, probably the scariest trainer we'll fight this episode. He's got a Drampa and a Turtonator, and I have something covered for the Drampa, but for the Turtonator, I just have to hit it as hard as I can, and I think he leads with that. Yeah, he does. All right, so Turtonator. I miss Tecton so much. This is hard to see, but Turtonator is Fire Dragon type. They don't have that great of attacking stats, but they've got lots of defense. I believe the only things that they get upon level up at this point are going to be special attacks, as we know, because I've used one. So I'm going to slap up a Light Screen immediately. We are going to outspeed because they're super slow, and hopefully it won't be able to do too much damage to me. Body Slam. That's really unfortunate. Oh, it didn't do much. Don't paralyze me. I don't need this in my life right now. I do have a full restore, but I'm not going to use it yet. I want to kind of wait. I don't have a full restore? You gotta be joking me. That's bad. I gotta get rid of that paralysis. Because that's kind of my strategy for the Drampa. I mean, we should be alright. I'm gonna go ahead and Psychic. I just want to hit it as hard as I can. Body Slam seems to be its only thing that's going to be doing a lot. And it's not actually doing that much damage. So as long as we can hit, like, twice, I think we should be able to take it out. Yeah, it should be a 2-hit KO. What? Why did I outspeed this turn? That frightens me. Okay, I'll take it, though. That's fine with me. Alright, that's it for the Turtonator, and then he's got a Drampa. So this is really scary. I had Hidden Power Fighting in the wings here for Drampa, but I'm trying to think if they can actually do anything to Runtun. I'm just going to let Ruintun do it because Acantha's paralyzed and I don't feel like wasting a turn to heal. The light screen should still be in effect for a few turns, so I'm just going to switch into him. And if it's got 3 turns, it's got 2 turns. I'm going to minimize. I know that could be really bad, but I want to give myself a little bit of cushion here because I know it has Berserk and I'm not going to be... Yes, it worked for us. All right. I'm going to Crunch just in case I lower its defense, because then I'll take it out with another one. I know it's going to activate Berserk, which is what scares me the most here. That's why I don't want to be hit. Yes! Okay, perfect. And the light screen will wear off, but we'll outspeed the next turn, because we were outspeeding the last time. We'll Crunch it, and it should take it out right here. I hope. Yes. All right. That was really well. I was considerably worried about this guy, definitely. But Collector Raymond went down no problems thanks to Ruinson and Acantha. They did a great job tag teaming there, and definitely a nice little introduction to them to the team. He's definitely the scariest thing we'll fight this episode. I know there's a guy later down the line with a Graveler, but it's just a regular Graveler, and it might go boom, but... I mean, you know, what am I supposed to do about that? I'll just fight that guy with Klefki. I know who it is. He's the Sightseer, obviously, because they're the only ones that don't have Alolan Pokemon. And I said it was a regular Graveler, so we should be fine. Up here, we can't actually do anything. This is, like, the after-game point. If we go up there, it'll just block us off, I believe. Yeah, it'll just block us off. He'll be like, you gotta come back here after you've become the champion, or something like that. So hopefully our Repel wears off, like, right now. I was literally going to say now, that exact second. It counts. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get my encounter for the Ancient Pony Path. I wish I put somebody else up front other than Acantha. Hopefully it's something I can run from that it isn't going to count. It's a Pelipper, which isn't going to count, because we already had a Pelipper on our adventure. Unfortunately, Dayro is no longer with us here, but that makes Pelipper no longer eligible for this adventure, and Pelipper does not count. Okay, I want to go ahead and put up... somebody that could fight, like, a Gastrodon. I mean, Acantha can fight Gastrodon. I just wanted to put somebody up front that can run away. You know what? Acantha's fine. I'll just leave Acantha up front, and it'll be alright. Alright, my encounter for the Ancient Pony Path is going to be... Please just appear right away. Gastrodon, Execute, Grand Bull. Any of the 3. A Gastrodon. Really cool. It's a East Sea Gastrodon, right? I like the blue ones better, and I don't think you can get the West ones here anyways. So our encounter is going to be a Gastrodon, of all things. Really sweet. I'm just going to immediately hit it with a Dark Pulse. I don't think it'll knock it out, and it should deal a little bit of damage to it. I'll probably use another one. Oh, that scares me so, because it's, you know, it's a water type. I don't think it could clear me, though. I've got so much special defense, so I'll be fine. I'm probably just going to go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it now. I'm going to throw a Net Ball and hope for the best, because it's a water type. Alright, we've had fairly decent luck with catching Pokemon this playthrough, I'd say. Which is really nice, because there's nothing that infuriates me more than having a Pokemon that just will not get in a Pokeball. That is irritating. But yeah, we've got ourselves Gastrodon, the East Sea form. Really cool. I love the blue one better than the pink one. It's more unique because they're less seen normally, because in Sinnoh you always get the west one first. Anyways, Gastrodon is the Sea Slug Pokemon, the East Sea form. A team of researchers is scouring the oceans of the world in search of a Gastrodon in a color never seen before. That would be so cool if in the remakes there was like a version that was never seen before. I don't know, it'd be interesting. Anyways, as you guys know, my naming theme is NPCs and monsters from the online game RuneScape. I'm gonna check my list for a name for this Gastrodon, and I'll be back in a sec. Actually, I'm not even gonna take a cut, because I've already got an idea. Is it female? Yes, it is. Alright, I got a name for it. Anyways, this isn't on my list, but there is a quest in RuneScape called Sea Slug. Obviously, Gastrodon is a sea slug. And the quest is given to you by a woman. I don't remember the whole story, but there's like... I've done the quest. It's just a lower level quest. It's just a baby quest. I've done it so many times I don't even pay attention anymore. But the quest is given out by a woman with kind of a regular name, but it's a woman. This is a female Gastrodon. I'm going to name it after her. And the name I'm giving this Gastrodon is going to be Caroline. We've got Caroline, the Gastrodon. The Gastrodon. No, we have Caroline the Gastrodon. And let's see what Caroline's preference is going to be. Caroline's nature is serious, which means it likes males only. So it's, it likes opposites, but not likes opposites. It likes males only, which is fine. And it has sticky hold, which is interesting. Can't it have water absorb? I think it can. So that's really bad, actually. Oh, well, we're going to go ahead and send Caroline to the PC. Okay, cool. So we can get one more Pokemon this episode. And there's not really too much that I can get at the Pony Breaker Coast. But there is one Pokemon in specific that I do want to snag. And by snag, I literally mean snag. And you guys already know what it is by me saying that. Where is it? I believe there's a spot over here. I'll grab that Zygarde cell before people start screaming at me saying, you missed a cell. Actually, nobody's ever done that, but... Oh, hey! What? Is that 50? Yeah, that's 50%, so now I can use the regular Zygarde form should I end up using Zaros. Interesting. That's cool. Okay, so I know the lady over here with the Graveler, the Sightseer, so we're going to do that with Yelps. Just because I know Yelps would be able to take a self-destruct over anybody else, and I don't really see a reason to use... Well, that's a ground type. Yadoof? Yeah, it is a ground type. We'll do it with Camfrina, because Camfrina can take a self-destruct from a Graveler. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. We'll fight her in a second. Ooh, she's right there. I don't want to fight her yet. I could have swore there was a Wimpod. Alright, this is the Ancient Pony Path. I'm gonna spray up a Repel, because, the Pokemon that I want to get is via, the Overworld, so I don't actually need to have a Repel off to get it. I'm pretty sure Wimpod's over here. Regardless, I'm gonna grab TM79 Frost Breath right here, which is pretty cool. Pretty certain nobody on our team can learn it, but, it's a move nonetheless. She's the last trainer to clear, so I guess we'll fight her and then we'll grab Wimpod afterwards. Does this area seem like a power spot to you? Oh no, she's one of those people, like the Aura people. I don't know. Sightseer Jamie has 4 Pokemon. She's basically got all 4 of the non-Alolan variants: a regular Sandshrew, a regular Cubone, a regular Vulpix, a regular Graveler. The basics. It's pretty sweet to see. I think it's a really cool trainer. It was a good idea since they know Sightseers have the regular variants. They had to give somebody all 4 of them. It only makes sense. Well, not all of them, because obviously they're missing Meowth and such, but that's really unfortunate that I could not one-shot a Sandshrew with Return. I know they're bulky, but Camfrina... Also, I've been told Bulldoze doesn't hit underground. Yeah, that's something really interesting. I saw that in the Discord, and I was like, wait, it does not? Actually, it really doesn't? And yeah, it doesn't. I thought I'd show that off right there, because what else was I supposed to do that turn? Really, there was nothing for me to do. But, it probably should, honestly. It should hit things underground. But I mean, that would kind of be overpowered. Because, they give it to you from Clay in Gen 5, and I believe Dig is a really good counter in, a regular playthrough. So, it would kind of, circumvent that a little bit. Anyways, yeah, here's Geodude. Yeah. Oh, wait. Geodude. I thought there was a Graveler. Whatever. I'll be able to take a self-destruct regardless. Maybe it's a Geodude and a Graveler. Maybe she has the ground types, like Geodude, Cubone, Graveler. What? I should be able to take an explosion. Oh, God. My heart literally just jumped in my throat when I saw that. Oh. Not now, please. I do not want to see it ever again. Let me see Cubone so I can safely heal. This is a tough one. This is a big tough one. If that had explosion, I'm worried Graveler will as well. And I have to heal. Alright, I'm going to use healing item number 1, Hyper Potion on Camfrina. Don't do this to me, please, God. I would have went into Yelps, but it's going to use Earthquake or something, and that's worse. Alright, self-destruct's fine. We're good. Alright, thank God. That's why I healed, just because I thought it might explode, and... my heart. I thought it was a crit the way it was moving so fast. It scared me. I don't like this anymore. I want to quit playing this game. No, it's actually a really fun playthrough. I just, wish my luck could be a little better. Anyways, this is a fire type. Ooh. We're weak to fire on this pair, right? I'm going to have to one-shot it. I can't heal because if it does this amount of health, healing is just going to put me in a worse spot anyway. So we're going to go ahead and just hit it as hard as we can with return. I should be able to take it out. They're not very bulky. Yeah, we almost took a Sandshrew out in one hit. It's done. Yeah, see you later, Vulpix. No problem at all. All right, nice work, Camfrina. It's going to take Camfrina to level 46. And that's the last of the trainers other than the two that we skipped at the beginning in the Pony Wilds, which is really cool. All right, I'm so glad that this has went pretty well so far. I mean, these trainers aren't overly difficult or anything, but there's the Wimpy. All right, the Diary of a Wimpy Pod. All right, let's go ahead and catch it with Ruinton. My bad, guys. I have problems. You know that. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull out the little Tauros, and we're going to rush on over to this guy. Ooh, we could chase him with a Machamp and look all funsies, but I'm not losing it. Yo! Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, my encounter for the Pony Breaker Coast is going to be a shiny Wimpod. No, it's just a regular Wimpod. I thought I'd go for it. I mean, why not? Anyways, yeah, we got Wimpod. So, Glycopod's really cool. I don't know how good it would be for a Wedlocke because of emergency exit. But I mean, if it's something that we need to use down the line, it's going to be here. And we're going to go ahead and throw a quick ball at it. We don't have a quick ball. What about a fast ball? We're getting near the end of the game. Let's just hope we get it in a cool ball. Why not? You know? I didn't think so. I just didn't think so. No, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe in it, guys. When you throw a Pokeball, if you don't believe right away, it already broke out. You have to believe immediately if you want your dreams to come true. If you want your memes to come true, you gotta believe those memes are the best memes that you've posted in ages. Otherwise, they just won't work. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a dive ball. No, I don't know, guys. What do I do? I guess I'll throw a... let's throw a Master Ball at... No, I'm just kidding. Let's get it in a... sure. Why not? Maybe we'll get it. I believe this time. I don't actually believe. That's why it's going to break out in 2 shakes. A 1. A 2. A 3. What? You teased me. That's just dirty. Wimpod, you should no longer be allowed to be caught. You should be banned from the channel because of what you just did to me. You conned me. You made me think. You made me believe. You made me hope, and then it failed. I'm just going to throw a Dusk Ball at it and call this a day. When I say we are getting good luck with catching Pokemon, then this happens. I can't weaken it. It's a Wimpod. If I attack it, it's going to wimp out. Duh. I'm just going to throw a net ball at it. It's a bug, and it's a water type. If it doesn't get in this ball, I don't believe in net balls anymore. What? I don't understand. The game's just upsetting me, and it's not fair. It's not fair. It's just not fair. No, Ultra Ball. My heart kind of stopped. I thought I used the Master Ball on it. It would have been a pretty funny meme. I guess you could say I would have lost all my sanity. All right, we got it in an Ultra Ball. I'll take it. I didn't want it in a Net Ball because, you know, we've kind of been catching everything in Net Balls. At least the last couple of Pokemon. But yeah, that's a Wimpod caught. Wimpod is pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie. It's really cool. I actually almost used one in my first Sun and Moon playthrough, but I opted for a Rockwanid instead because I love the way Dewpider looks. Wimpod's pretty cool, though. It's the Turntail Pokemon. This Pokemon is a coward. As it desperately dashes off, the flailing of its many legs leaves a sparkling clean path in its wake. So kind of like a slug again, right? Anyways, I'm going to check my list for a name for this Wimpod, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright guys, I got a couple names for this thing. I've got one that would be pretty cool for a male, but I don't actually know if it's a male. I think it was female, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, it was female. That's alright. I guess we'll go ahead and name this after... I feel like I've used that name. God, I hope I didn't. I feel like I did. So I'm going to go with the one that I know I didn't use. Nah, I'm going to go with this one, just in hope I didn't use it. Anyways, this is a Slayer monster. It's kind of this big hulking thing, kind of a hunchback. It kind of looks like Glycopod in a little bit. And that's really all there is to it. It looks like Glycopod in the Slayer creature that I'm naming this Wimpod after. And the name I'm giving this Wimpod is... Eret. We have Eret, the Wimpod. It sounds like my name, but minus the J at the front. Erut. No, I don't want to switch it. It's Eret. anyways, I want to go ahead and check what Aerith's preference is going to be. What nature you got? You're an ace, aren't you? A quiet nature, which I believe is likes females? No, it's opposites, so it likes males. Easier to pair. All right, cool. We'll go ahead and send... It's a bad nature, though. Let's send Aerith to the PC. And I'm going to go back and see if we actually used that name before. I hope not. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and mark the guys that we just caught. I believe this was males only. Yeah, we got a males only female right here, so it stays where it is. And we got a males only, right? Oh, yeah, males only because it's opposites. No, I didn't want to go into the item. I want to go ahead and mark it to, like, males only. And it stays where it is. So that works. Did I name anything Aerith? I'm pretty certain I didn't. Aerith. I always say Aerith. That's how I've always pronounced the name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I was going to name it Milanisk, but then I realized that I've used Milanisk. Normally in my naming themes, I'll always, like, check off something that I have used, but I haven't been doing that this playthrough. I don't know why. I just forgot, and I've never really kept up with it since, so... That's fine. We haven't used the name. I think it's a pretty cool name. Pretty fitting. So, I'm going to go ahead and heal, and I'll meet you guys back where we were. Alright, guys. Back in the ancient Poni path, right? I can never remember the name of this place. Yeah, I know it was just said on screen, but I wasn't paying any attention. So, yeah, we're going to go back to Pony Breaker Coast. I know we already fought everybody there. Cantha is up front because we're going to be using a Cantha to take down... can I not surf here? Excuse me? You can't? Well, I was going to come back here to surf, but I mean, you can't surf here. I know you can go in here, but I don't think there's actually anything to do in here. Oh, this is actually where I have to go? Oh, I guess so. I didn't know that. I thought you had to go to the gateway first or whatever. But yeah, I guess you have to come over here to the ruins or whatever first and talk to Lily. I didn't, and Hapu, obviously, because Mudsdale's here. Yeah, this is the Ruins of Hope. I thought you had to go to, like, the one entrance, but I guess you go here and then the entrance to the Vast Pony Canyon. Yeah, that sounds promising. Sure, I have no idea what you said, so it's like talking to any woman, right? It's a joke, I swear. I have a girlfriend, and it wouldn't... This is not a good joke. It's not a good joke. It's not a good joke, I admit. It's a good joke. Just don't tell anybody. Yeah, so I guess we have to go inside of the ruins. There's no battles in here. It's just all story crap. Oh, yeah, we've got to use our Machamp. We get to push stuff around and run like a big... Lily! I was going to be like, run around like a fool. But you interrupted my entertainment, Lily. You can't push it. Come on, look at your arms. You're scrawny. You need Machamp. I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to wear out my beautiful battling arms, so we got to borrow Machamp's fortitude, obviously, you know. Obviously, Dionysus could easily push these things around. Look, they set you up to push that one first, but I think that's the wrong one to push. Never mind, it's the right one to push. I was going to be like, they set you up and it's the wrong one. Look, Machamp's not even doing anything. It's me in his arms. That's what's making him get the power to push this boulder. That's the only thing that's helping him. Basically, he's weak. He needs me. It's like that time when Chuck in the anime was fighting his Machamp. Machamp's only strong because he got to fight with the best. Let's be honest. Chuck's actually a pretty miserable gym leader. But you don't actually need to think about that. You need to think about trainer is stronger than Pokemon. Don't ever forget it. We own you. We don't like what you're doing? You go in the Pokeball and never see you again. It's called the PC box. Think about how many Pokemon have been destined to sit in there. Huh? Think about it. So many. Anyways. I digress. I'm just in the ramble mode because Lily's on the screen, and I mean, anything's better than thinking about Lily, right? Like, are you a Lily fan? I hope not. Because if you are, I'm no longer allowed to talk to you. What? You evolved your Cosmog? Come on. I joke. Lots of people like Lily, I'm sure, right? Plenty. There's lots of Lily fangirls out there, and fanboys, too. It's not gender excluded. It's a rainbow wedlock. Nothing's gender excluded if you got the right nature to go along with it, right? Yeah, so Hapu's like glowing up here. This is Z Crystal. This is what makes her the kahuna. Right. I mean, that's a pretty sweet storyline if I haven't seen it 3 or 4 times by now, right? I think it's pretty sweet. So she gets that thing, and that makes her the island kahuna, right? But you know what? Hapu, that Z ring isn't going to do anything because I'm going to fight you with something that has levitate, meaning you're not actually going to be able to use your Z move. So you might want to think about that one. And, you might just want to, like, equip something other than a Z Crystal because it's not going to work. Yeah, we were watching your initiation process. It's like the initiation to, like, a frat house. Like, they take all your clothes off, and they grab your legs, and they dangle you over the roof, and then they accidentally drop you in your hospital, and then they shut down your frat house. Wasn't that for, like, a movie? Like, Old School or something? Like, with Will Ferrell? I think. Not an ideal movie for children to watch. Don't go look it up if you're, you know, not older, but, you know, it's a pretty funny movie. We're going streaking! No, I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. Like, I'm PG. I can't, just because I'm PG and I'm not swearing doesn't mean I can reference movies that swear heavily, you know. But yeah, it kind of does, you know, because it's not my fault if you look it up. You know, I'm a good role model. It's not like movies are harmless. Like, I don't know. You know, listen to your parents. That's what's important, not me. I don't know anything. I'm recording Pokemon in a room with headphones and a microphone and a computer, and I'm talking to myself. That's not somebody you should look up to. Like, I mean, I want to completely revoke that statement. I honestly believe YouTubers are, like, the best role models that you can come across if you find the right one. Obviously, like, Jake Paul and people like that are, like, horrible role models, and you shouldn't look up to them. But I mean, people like Marriland, for example, is a phenomenal role model. Like, that's somebody that, like, I used to look up to when I was a kid, and I still do. Like, I'm an adult now, is why I say used to. But, like, Super Skarmory, like, Leroy, people like that. Like, I looked up to people like that, and that's why I'm actually doing this to this day. That's why I wanted to grow up and make YouTube videos. And I think they're great people to look up to. You just have to find the right people. I was just a joke when I was saying you shouldn't look up to YouTubers. Like, I was just rambling. Like, definitely look up to YouTubers. Like, there's vloggers out there and stuff that give great messages, like Casey Neistat and people like that. Absolutely wonderful role models is on YouTube. Like, you get to know them more than you do, like, stars on, like, movies and stuff like that. Because, like, they share their lives with you and stuff. Like, I don't make vlogs or anything, but I'm sure you guys got to know me more than most people do because of the things I say in my videos, if you watched them all. It's a great life lesson to think about, honestly. Anyways, with that being said, we have made it to this. I have Acantha up front. And we have to fight some Team Skull people. Acantha's probably the best person to do this with. And this is the last thing blocking us from evolving Calfight. I can't believe it. Yeah, we're going to get the Zygarde cell. Not that we need them anymore because we can't ever go past 50%, no matter how many we gather in the main story. So I don't actually need to pick them up anymore. But I will just because, you know, it would bother me not to get them. And I love how I say this as I see one right there, and I am far too lazy to cross that gap. So we're going to go ahead and come up here. What's this guy saying? Do I have to do something else? Excuse me? Am I missing something? I know we got a couple trainers to fight. We got the Oricorio trainer. Did I not finish at the ruins? Because if I didn't, that's just irritating. We'll probably fight the Oricorio trainer in the next episode, by the way. Rotom, I thought you were going to give me some advice better than a smile. I'm so confused. Oh, we gotta go to Seafolk. We gotta go Exeggutor Island first. Right. Am I not getting to evolve Calfight this episode? Wimpod! As I was saying before that Wimpod rudely stepped in front of my tracks, I did not run into his path. That did not happen. He got in front of me. That's what happened. Anyways, yeah, we have to come back to the Seafolk village here and go with Lily to Exeggutor Island before we can get Hapu to give us her permission. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get on the boat with the chief and go to Exeggutor Island. I have no idea how long this episode is. I probably should have checked that when I was ranting at that Wimpod for 35 minutes. I paused the video and I just sat there and screamed at Wimpod for like 35 minutes straight. It's a real thing that happened, I promise you. It didn't actually happen. I go off in tangents. We get another Pokemon. We get to go catch an extremely deadly Exeggutor. Probably. Or, you know, an Execute, which would be just as fine. I'd rather fight that. Ooh, Yelps is the best thing to do it with because they can't do anything to Yelps. Except, like, Wood Hammer, which is going to be doing nothing. This isn't the right boat. That lady fooled me. She had open arms, like, ready to tell me, hey, look at her. She's in the corner, like, come on in. No, you're not where I'm supposed to go. I don't care what you have to offer. I don't care if you're giving me an Arceus in that house. I don't want it. I want to go to the Exeggutor Island and get the flute. And then we can evolve Calfight. Like, I don't think we're evolving Calfight this episode. It makes me sad because there's just too much to do. We've got to fight those trainers and then the Oricorio trainer. I mean, we can do all that in the next episode. And we can evolve Calfight there as well. But we're going to have to go to Exeggutor Island in this episode because we're already on the boat. Pelipper, jump in the water. I don't want to see your face. You make me angry. I don't like Pelipper. I don't like Wingull, but I did like Dayro. Dayro is pretty sweet. Yeah. Anyways, we're on Exeggutor Island. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It's pretty sweet. It looks better in Ultra Sun and Moon, like when the Exeggutor are actually walking around the island. I think they do. I don't actually remember. I only played it like once and I never finished it, but I feel like that was a thing. Anyways, Lily's gonna run off. Who knows where? I don't know what she's doing. But, you know, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna catch myself a Pokemon, and it's gonna be phenomenal. I'm gonna catch myself an Exeggcute, which would be nice because, you know, Exeggcute are a lot easier to catch than an Exeggutor. But we're gonna go ahead and run around here. We can't get Gastrodon. Excuse me, Lily. I was running, and you just stopped me. Whatever. Oh, I have to defend her from the Exeggutor. Right, I forgot about that. This Exeggutor does not count, by the way. This is a forced encounter. I mean, it's not actually... Yeah, it's forced, so it doesn't actually count. I have to fight it. I don't even know if you can catch it, but I'm not allowing it, by the way. I'm just going to get in an encounter. It'll probably be an Exeggutor anyways, but I'm not going to catch this one because I'm not allowing it. Like, kind of like the Pidgey and Snorlax and X and Y. I probably didn't even put that in my rules, but it's obvious. Like, and if it's not, oh well. Like, I'll probably get one of these anyways. Like, it's all I can get. Either this or an Exeggcute. So, I'm just going to knock it out because who cares? Look at it. I'm gonna draining kiss on its neck. I'm gonna. Oh, that's. No, I didn't say that. Oh, yeah. You hurt yourself, Exeggutor. Why would you do that? That's just not nice to yourself. You take care of your bodies. That's important. Anyways, goodbye, Exeggutor. You're dead now. Thank you. You can't be attacking my Lily. That's not very nice. Did I fully heal? Almost. 2 HP off. That 2 HP is not going to matter against an Exeggutor and an Exeggcute, so it doesn't matter. All right, Lily, you were defended. Go run off and play somewhere else. Big kids play here. Big kids, not you. Why are you laughing? You wasted like a minute of my time. That's not a joke to me. That's like real life. Well, I mean, it's real Pokemon. Like, come on. I'm wasting my own time running around, like, looking for items because the camera's all messed up in this place. My encounter for Exeggutor Island. What do you know? It's probably going to be an Exeggutor. Don't you think? That's just irritating. We can't... I probably should have just caught the one instead of trying to be all cool. Like, we can't get this one because... No. I'm going to find you guys when I get in an Exeggutor. You know. Actually, I'm just going to find one right here, so I don't even need to cut my encounter for Exeggutor Island. It's going to be an Exeggcute. There we go. All right, I will take an Exeggcute. I'm pretty happy with that one. It's level 43. Whoa, that's really cool. I'm going to Psychic. No, they're just a Grass type, meaning... Actually, they might be Psychic. I don't care to think right now. Thinking takes thought process. Why is thought process my saying? Have you guys noticed that I say that all the time? There was a comment on a really older video of mine, I don't remember what one it was, where they said they thought I was saying dog process. I've talked about this before. In what realm does dog process make sense? I don't know. But it's thought process. You know, like the gears in your head turning. Like the robots you are. Anyways, we got ourselves an Exeggutor and an Exeggcute. And Exeggutor's sprite right there. The middle egg looks like Tommy Pickles. You'll never unsee it. Ever again, now that I've said that. Anyways, Exeggcute is, the egg Pokemon. Its 6 eggs use telepathy to communicate among themselves. It is believed to carry plant genes and the genes of other species. I'm gonna go ahead and check my list for a name for this Exeggcute, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys, I got a name for this guy. Didn't take too long at all. I might not even have cut. Yeah, I probably did cut. Anyways, this is actually the name of an orc. There's just like a random orc in RuneScape. I don't remember where he's at. He's just off and... Oh, it's a female. I don't care. It's still a cool name. It's, you know, orcs. It might not be a male. It might just be like gender neutral. I don't know. It's really cool, though. And... You know, he's like this big hulking goblin-like guy, you know, an orc. Look it up if you don't know what it is. And he's got a cool-sounding name. And it sounds cool because, like, if Exeggutor crushed down its big, long neck, it sounds like it would... Just go with it. The name I'm giving this Exeggcute is... Kachunk. We've got Kachunk, the Exeggcute. I think it's a really cool name. And I'd love to see what Kachunk's preference is going to be. What nature do you have, Kachunk? It's an ace! No, everything is aces, I swear to God. Whatever, we've got another ace. in the hole. Go to the PC, ka-chunk. Everything's aces. Literally. Why? I don't get it. If Bashful was one of the natures for aces, we would have found one ace. You know what? I don't care anymore. We are going to see Lily. That's how upset I am. I'd rather see Lily. Not actually. Ka-chunk is pretty cool. Even I don't hate aces. They're cool. They're just really hard to pair. That's really all there is to it. If that was a male, it would have been better because it could have paired up with our Delmise. Actually, that would have been horrible because it's a grass type. Well, I mean, yeah, they'd both be weak to flying. So, I mean, it wouldn't have been a good pair. Anyways, it starts raining, and Lily's going to hide because she can't stand the rain. If you can't stand the rain, get out of the... Wait, that's the wrong saying. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you can't stand the rain, get out of the world. Get out of my whole planet, Lily. You beat it. No, I don't care about you and your reminiscence of your mother who killed 3 of my Pokemon. I don't care to ever see your family again. Personally, you know, I know you had nothing to do with it, but you kind of did. If I didn't get mixed up with you, I wouldn't have had to fight her. Anyways, I'm just rambling. Look at Lily's face. With all the pixels. No. I'm not going to make fun of the game and its limitations. I'll make fun of the game, but I won't make fun of, like, the game. You know what I mean? The game's great. It's a Pokemon game. Look, the rain stopped. Lily's finally going to beat off and go somewhere else. That was meant to be worded entirely different than it was, I promise. But yeah, we can finally get the flute and get off Exeggutor Island, which would be phenomenal. Say Exeggutor 10 times fast. Exeggutor, 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 It sounds like I'm an Exeggutor. Think about it. Like, in the anime, they're like, Exeggutor, 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 Exeggutor. Like, you know, in that, remember that Kanto episode, like, really early on? It might have been Johto, where they go to, like, the festival, and there's, like, a whole bunch of Exeggutor, and they're, like, the Exeggutor man. He's like, Exeggutor, Exeggutor, Exeggutor. It sounds just like that. I'm gonna shut up and get the flute and end the episode so nobody has to listen to me anymore. Lily, grab the flute. Let's get out of here. Oh, I have to grab the flute. I forgot, she's not competent to pick up a flute. She'd probably break it, personally. Yeah, we've got the sun and the moon flute. Get it? Sun and moon. Lily's gonna leave now, finally, so we can go see the chief in Kahuna, and yeah, we get to leave Exeggutor Island. It's a cool little place, I won't lie. I think it's really cool. They put a little island off the coast, and it's like Exeggutor Island. It's where the ALOLA Exeggutor live. It's really cool. But yeah, before we can proceed with the game, we're going to have to take down Hapu, the next island kahuna in Grand Trial. It's pretty sweet. But I don't think we can actually do that until we fought Plumeria. And I'm pretty sure this episode is far too long to go ahead and do that just yet. But I am going to go ahead and heal and check the time for this episode before I make any decisions like that. And I'll be back in a sec. So most of you probably already clicked off the video because you knew what I was coming back to say, because the episode is actually super long. I'd say it's a really full-hearted, just nice episode. All around really well, nothing bad happened. We caught a whole bunch of Pokemon, and it's a really long one at that. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks like Pokemon Sun, feel free to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time when we actually get to evolve Calphite for real. We're going to take on Plumeria. We're going to take on the Toxapex trainer, the Oricorio trainer, and then maybe, just maybe, depending on how time's going, we're going to get to take on our 4th and final grand trial of the game versus Island Kahuna Hapu. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.